This video is for creating 3D drawings from a DWG. In this video I'll go over quickly drawing a small residential house, patio, and mulch region. So just grab your draw tool and start going along the lines from AutoCAD and tracing them. And you'll notice that it starts to fill in these lines from AutoCAD, and so then we'll be able to push and pull them in SketchUp, and then also apply textures of different surfaces and stuff. These are the stairs down here. This is the paver patio up here, and so now I'm going to go into how to do the walls. So you're just going to grab your push-pull tool at that point and start pulling them up. We'll go with 8 feet here. You can go with whatever you want to, or whatever you've measured if you've gone that far. Usually I don't measure the height of the house, but could. And we'll go with 8 feet for all of these walls. If you just hover over another wall, it'll automatically bring the next wall up to that level. So now we'll go over quickly how to do the windows. So what I usually do for the window is I will draw a line. Usually I measure how wide the window is. I don't usually measure how high it is off the ground, but you very well could. And so in this case we'll just go with 2 foot 4 inches off the ground. And we'll just draw a line there. And then you could go up however high the window is and just draw another line. And then what you do is we'll just pull the top over. Now on the other side you can do the same thing. What I like to do is just pull this top all the way over and pull the bottom all the way over, and then just orbit to where you can see the wall here and draw 2 more lines on this side. Try not to orbit too much. And then you should be able to just pull those over. And that'll give you can pull those over to however wide you want to make your window. And so that gives you a nice opening there to when you load your window from the 3D warehouse or from your component library, you have a nice place to just plop it right into. Versus I've seen some drawings where the windows are just kind of on a face, or maybe this is just one line. One plane here, not a thick wall like this, and they just don't come out as nice. And it's pretty quick to do this, so just go around the house and do all the windows pretty much the same. That was a window there. I'm gonna treat the rest of these windows like they're just a regular wall, so that I can move through this quickly. And we'll just so that I can show you how to do the roof. And this is a very basic house, so it's going to be very simple compared to some of the other. I'll do a drawing in the future on a more complicated house, so that you can see some techniques I use for more tricky situations, because there are some roofs out there and just more architectural houses that are a little bit harder to draw and take more time. And so it's nice to know some of the tricks for making that process faster. And so I'll make another video. And so just keep going around and pushing and pulling these up until you get all your walls and windows where you want them, and doors. Treat the door just like I showed on the windows. Basically just pull your walls to where you need them, and so it leaves an opening there, and then actually put the door in that opening. I just pulled this one up so I can show how I usually do roofs. So now you can go into however far you want detail wise on the roof. I usually just will throw in a little soffit on this style house particularly. and we'll go, I gotta get on the green axis here. There we go. We'll go out 4 feet, and we'll just draw over to this other corner here. Now SketchUp, when you come out to the same length as the other side, you notice how it pulls up a little red line there. I'll just go ahead and click and it'll make it even with the other side. I'll orbit to the back here. Now the back doesn't have quite as far of a soffit. Now we want to be on the green axis here, so we'll go for this one. And same thing on that side. Now for the to draw the roof, we'll go ahead and just do our elevation, so or our rise, which we'll just do an 8 foot, and then we'll connect that, and it starts to draw on our sides. We'll do this side. To find the midpoint, you just hover over the middle, what you think is the middle of the line, and SketchUp will create a blue dot there indicating midpoint. And we'll just connect that over to our other side there. And then we'll just go around and start connecting all of our lines so that we can get our surfaces going. You can put shingles on there or whatever you want to do. And then usually I'll add some gutters and stuff like that, and you can notice now I have the soffit on there. For the gutters, what I'll usually do is I'll just draw a line here, come out about 4 inches, and then same thing on the other side. I have to orbit a little bit here to and then all I'll do is just orbit under that and pull it down a little. Now you can actually go on the 3D warehouse and get gutters and stuff, but usually I'll just do something like that because it gives me a nice gutter there, what it'll render good enough. And usually I'm not too concerned with the house, I'm more concerned with the landscape in front. So now, as you'll notice, we got our house. You can see the lines on the front of the house where all the windows and doors should be and stuff. I did not do them, but just repeat the process for this window for all the others. And go ahead and do the stairs real quick, the concrete steps. Just pull those up to whatever height. Usually they're about 7 inches. But you could measure if you really want to dial it in. And then you'll notice this mulch region over here did not fill in because I have AutoCAD lines there, and it just separated filling that in. So that's why in AutoCAD, if I'm going to have a mulch region, I'll go ahead and create it off. I'll just copy and paste it off to the side here. That way I can fill that in. Go ahead and make a group out of it. Triple click it and then click make group. That way when you go to move it, it will not connect to the other components or pieces in the drawing. Because if you don't create a group out of it, for example, it would connect to the house or to the stairs, and when you go to push or pull them, it would actually stick to them, and they wouldn't be able to. You wouldn't be able to edit this or the house or the stairs because they would all be connected. So if you went to pull your walls up, this would move with it. Or if you went to move your stairs, this would move with it. So just try to make components out of everything, and then now you can move that wherever you want, and it doesn't take the house with it. So that is basically how to, for the patio. I usually just start at the ground level and then start working my way up. Like for the patio, for example, I'll just bring up, notice how that's all connected there, and I don't want it to be like that. I want to have a border around it, so I'll just draw another line here, and that should, yeah, it'll separate both of those. So then now I've got two different surfaces here. So we'll just bring that up. I'll just say 2 inches, and then I'll bring my patio up. And that's basically how you draw a small residential house with a mulch region here and stairs. Now these all can be very easily filled. We'll just go in brick and cladding, for example, and you can just go through and start hitting the house. And for the concrete steps, you can select a concrete and just start painting all of these surfaces now, because they're all ready to be painted. And if you save this till the end, it makes it really fast. And so thank you for watching. Hope you like this. This is pretty basic house, but if you're looking to do this kind of landscape design stuff, this could be useful to you, because houses are kind of tricky sometimes, at least to do them quickly, and I feel like this is a pretty quick way to do it. So like I said, thanks for watching, and I'll make more videos about applying textures and making different houses that are more custom. This house is pretty basic, so I'll go into houses that have maybe a curved wall, or they have big bay windows, or they're just multi-story with roofs with different layouts to them, and some even have dormers on the roof, for example, or things of that nature. So thanks again for watching, and hope you like.